Okay. I think everything should be working. So, I guess let's continue. So I believe that last time we were headed back to the bridge, if I'm not mistaken, because we finally got the, what was this name? What did I name it? Choo Choo, I think? We got Choo Choo to move out of the way. The temptation to save at that save point, even though I literally just started stream. Young Master, according to Margie, there's quite a troublemaker in Gebler. Yeah, so who the heck is he? Wait, what? Yeah, who the heck is he? Khan Ramses of the Holy Solaris Empire's Special Foreign Affairs Agency. In other words, he's the commander-in-chief of Gebler. It seems that Gebler isn't just after the excavation of sites around Ava after all. You mean they're not after the Jasper? If that's their only goal, they wouldn't need to send an important man like him. Young Master, this could become unexpectedly complicated. If Doc hasn't come back yet, has he? Yeah. I mean, Doc, no need to worry about him. He'll join us soon. We shall have to enter into Nissan through the secret road. Let us keep on the lookout for a lone tree in the desert as a sign of where the road lies buried. Shall we launch the Yggdrasil? Let's go ahead. So I guess I'm looking for a... Oh wait, that's how you get out. So I guess we're looking for a tree. Oh. Oh, the menu button just takes you back into the ship. Okay. Lone tree in the desert. So that's Dazzle. I think. I think that was what I think that town was Dazzle. The Kislev border. Here's where the danger begins. Okay, so I guess they don't want me going over there. Makes sense. Oh, is that a tree I see? No. Oh, there's the tree. Road to Nissan. Now I see why you came down to the surface. Alright, I understand you, but Karan Ramses taking over the post of Ava is pretty annoying. The home country might have some special reasons. Yeah, obviously. But perhaps there's still a chance of success. You and I, who used to be called Elements at the Commander's Training School, Jugend, are both here. Hope you're alright. By the way, is she still... According to Faye, there was a female aide on Kar's side, and she said she had indigo blue eyes and hair. Indigo blue eyes and hair. That's okay. So it must be her. So all the old Elements members are on the surface world now. I guess so. Hyuga, to be honest with you, she scares me. She supports Kar and is kind to anyone. I know that very well. But sometimes I felt a strange fear in her that bothers me more than Kar being in this land. That cannot be true. Not in her. I lost these voices, so sorry if this sounds like the person talking with each other. Yeah, I don't want to believe it either, but don't you remember how I could always sense these things quite accurately? Right. By the way, have you told the young one yet? No, not yet. I don't want him to worry until we know exactly what Solaris' objectives really are. But I have to tell him eventually, though. Anyway, Hyuga, have you gotten any information? Not really. I left there before going into the sensor section. Faye. Oh, it's you, Bart. Don't scare me. Sorry, Dari. It sounds like Sig and your doctor friend know each other pretty darn well. Sig. Damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. Oh. I lost Bart's voice for the first time. Damn, I thought I knew everything about that guy. When did Doc get back? I'll complete the remaining checks on board. I'll leave the rest up to you, Mason. As you wish. I will have the honor of accompanying the others. Bartholomew, healthy as ever, I hope. Yeah, how's the town? Since we got word several days ago that there might be an army advancing from the royal capital, the sect's representatives have been in discussion. What have they come up with? For now, they just plan to improve the local defenses. Also, anti-Shakan people have been gathering here, probably because they heard what was going on. That's reassuring. Yes. However, the residents are starting to feel uneasy. People are starting to take refuge up north in the mountains. Can't blame them. By the way, how's Marguerite? Better than we thought? But I know she was in a lot of grief. Marguerite, I'm so glad you're safe. Thanks. Sorry. I'm sitting a little bit further away from my microphone, so I might be a little bit quieter than usual. All the townspeople are overjoyed by the Great Mother's return. So I assume... Oh, that just takes me out to the world map. Where does this take me out? Secret dock, okay. I guess we're going into Nissan. Wow, it's been such a long time since I left here. Well, first of all, we should accompany Marguerite up to meet the sisters. Huh? What is it, old Mason? Goodness gracious me. To think that little Miss Marguerite was finally able to return here. It's so awfully moving. Hey, pull yourself together, old man. Forgive me. How terribly... wow, I've really lost the old man voice tonight. Forgive me. How terribly embarrassing. I couldn't help it. I shall go back and give some instructions to the men left on the ship. Please, young master, go ahead and escort Miss Marguerite up to see the sisters. Excuse me now. This is a nice little town. Mr. Pirate, will you let me ride in your ship someday? Maybe when you get a little older, kid. Margie's come back. I'm very sorry, but we're all full. As an apology, please accept this. Special herb tea. Reduced weight a bit. I don't actually know what the weight stat in this game does, so... I wonder if it affects how long it takes your ATB to fill. Oh, there's an NPC here. Through special arrangement with town representatives, we're getting lodging. Oh, it's a soldier. Is the rumor that there are pirates in the royal capital true? Not anymore, we all left. There's no one, nothing in here. If it isn't my young lord, I hear you gave them quite a show this time. Shh. Keep it down. My true identity is supposed to be a secret. What if a spy from the royal capital snuck in here and heard you? Oh, I hadn't thought about that. So it's finally begun. My late father always said, don't miss the greater happiness by being misled by minor sufferings. It hurts me to see our childhood placed in danger, or children placed in danger, but if it moves our country in the right direction, then it's in their benefit. So you're gonna make your move, eh, Bartholomew? But somehow, I don't think that man's just going to stand by and let you do as you please, though. That man? He means Shakan. Yes. It's alright to try and avenge your father, but I don't think things will be that easy, though. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want you to know I'm always thinking about that. Do your best. Oh, yeah, I already talked to you. It does the heart good to see the innocent play of children. Out of the way, out of the way. I'm gonna talk to everyone outside and then check the buildings. The town representatives have been in discussion at the assembly hall since this morning. I hear they're talking about a plan to deal with the troops from Ava. More of them think the return of Margie is a nuisance. I don't know, some of them think that the return of Margie is a nuisance. I can understand why everyone is worried. But shouldn't we be counting our blessings that the Great Mother resides in Nissan? Oh, shit. Luckily, that was closed, so I didn't just dump water all over my computer. Neither of us serve heaven within the Nissan Cathedral, but we pray here daily as ones who lived here for many years. Oh, so you're the ones. Everyone in town is talking about you. Something about the Great Mother returning? Since they call her the Great Mother, she must be really old and frail. Hi, Margie.
These are the people who took care of me when I was small.
I'm so glad you're safe. Oh, this is a scene. Oh, Bart, I'm glad you're well. The people at the Hidden Port contacted us just before you came into town. I've already contacted the monastery. Please take Margie up there as soon as possible. She'll be so happy, not to mention the sisters.
I must hurry and see the sisters.
Can you wait while I go and talk to everyone here? I'm from the Royal Army stationed down south. I may work for the current government, but my heart belongs to Nissan. I can't desert it. I hear there are lots of people like me who are gathering here. The residents here are kindly renting me this room. Now I'm waiting here until something starts happening. I do like the like brass building aesthetic that this place seems to have going on. Hello, Grandma. Hey, aren't you the young master? Hey, you. Huh? Huh? It's Bartholomew. Are you doing well? Good enough. Don't try to overdo it. Hey, are those your friends back there? Yeah, Faye and Saitan. Friends of the young master are friends of ours. Take your time and look around. Thanks. Young master, the old man from the gun room sent me here for supplies. If you want, I can also get gear parts you may need, but just tell me. Whoa, good preparations. If that's the case, please get the parts we need. Oh, so this is our new... Or this is a Skell... Or not Skell. It's a gear shop. This place has gotten to be a pain. My family is fleeing north to the mountains. I'm here to buy supplies. Looking for... Let's check accessories, because I haven't upgraded anyone's accessories. That seems like it could be really good, or absolutely useless. Oh wait, I did burn through all of my items in the Ramses fight, so I should probably buy some items. Oh wait, no, I did buy more items. I totally forgot that I actually went item shopping at the end of last stream. In all honesty, knowing me, if I hadn't done that, I was probably thinking that I would forget if I didn't do it just then. I've had enough troubles. I want to live in life peacefully. I doubt I can actually go there. How's Bladevik? It's under martial law, so it's gotten progressively harder to contact our agents in the city. According to the info we finally got just a while ago, there's no major activity. We think they found some reason to attack and are getting ready now. Possibility exists. However, I've heard that Shakan's power base in the capital is eroding away. He's probably weaker than we thought. Anyway, it's happened, and we're committed now. I feel the same way. Now that I think about it, 12 years ago, ever since the coup d'etat by Shakan, there's been a lot of tension in our country. With Marguerite back now, I agree that the former dynasty should be returned to power. Everyone feels the same, but we must look at reality. Do we have the strength to do that now? Now, I hear Bartholomew, the one who brought back Marguerite, has started moving around out in the open. I'm certain Shakan is preparing a large army. Wow, I'm tripping over my words. Shakan may be coming here soon. What's gonna happen to us if he captures this area? Will everyone be killed? I seriously doubt that. Even he won't want to risk provoking any kind of outrage within or with the citizens. Especially in this situation, he'll definitely want to avoid putting himself in a compromising situation. We should set up a hiding place just in case. Maybe there. Please, don't either of you talk about this in front of Margie. She's only just got back from her long time in captivity. I don't want her to have to worry. I want her to be happy for just a little longer. You should not be overly worried yourself. You've just gotten to think about what is best for the future of this land. What is done, and you only did what you believed was right. Put the past behind you. Huh? I'm alright. Margie. Margie. I'm back, everyone. Oh, Margie. We're so glad you're safe. Yes, it's all thanks to Bart and his men.
We just received word, so we're singing a hymn of praise and joy. We're so happy. Oh, what a relief.
Oh, this. Uh,
Welcome back, Margie.
We had faith that you and your cousin Bart would one day return safely. We and your other friends have been waiting for you too. Have been waiting for you.
Sister Agnes.
Agnes. I played Bravely Default, so I want to call it Agnes.
Unfortunately, your mother and the Blessed Royal Mother. I know, Sister Agnes. I heard about it at the Royal Capital. But at least I've made it back. I'll never go anywhere or leave you from now on. I won't make you all worry anymore, ever again. Bless you, my dear. Sister Agnes, this just isn't like you at all. Here I am back safe and sound. Can't you rebuke me just a little for old time's sake?
Huh. I'm sorry. But I'm just so happy that I cannot help but... Sister? There's no reason to be so solemnly quiet. Well, everyone, to celebrate the return of our dear sister Margie, and to express our joy to heaven, let us finish singing our hymn.
Thank you, and bless you all. Oh, yes, sister, may I go upstairs? It's been oh so long, so I want to have a look around there up too.
Wow, around up there too. Wow.
Oh, but of course, dear.
Don't even think of holding back from anything, except for one thing. Never stay away so long like that again. Wow. The phrasing on some of these lines is throwing me off.
I knew you'd say that. Now that's the Agnes I know. Margie, I'm so glad.
It's been a while since last time I was here. Something wrong, Margie?
Nothing. It's just... I guess I got a little emotional.
Anyhow, take it easy for a while. You've put up with enough, okay?
If you're trying to make me cry, you'll fail. Oh, yes! I'll show Faye and Saitan around our cathedral. Follow me.
What a strong girl she is. It's obvious that she really wants to break down and cry. Yeah, you're right. That's just the way she's always been. For all her talk, she understands her position well. Maybe there are a few things I could learn from her, too. Okay, that's actually really cool that the stained glass, like, symbol is on the floor there. Okay. I don't have to talk to them, so... Margie, where did you go? You must have been through so much at the Royal Capital. Oh, there's Margie.
We go up to the gallery on the second floor from here.
Doing pretty good. Got a bit of a headache, but just, you know, trucking along, streaming anyway.
How magnificent. If we ever got scolded for pranks as kids, Bart and I used to hide here.
Hey, stop telling these old stories. It's embarrassing.
But to me, Bart hasn't changed much since then.
Thanks.
What? You mean you think I'm still a kid?
Oh. Wow, camera did not like that.
I like the view from here the best.
Yeah, I've been enjoying this game so far. I took a little break yesterday, but this game is a lot of fun. With those like PS1 demo discs. I love, like, I didn't have a whole lot of experience with it, but like PlayStation 2 demo discs I had a bit more experience with, and it was a lot of fun messing around in the demos.
Yes, this is breathtaking. Light from outside shining through the stained glass of the cathedral's front. What a brilliant piece of artistry this is. Did you notice that the two great angels only have one wing each? According to a legend handed down in Nissan, God could have created humans perfectly, but then humans would not have helped each other. So that's what these great single-winged angels symbolize. In order to fly, they're dependent on one another.
Ah, so that is the reason for it. I see. On further inspection, the left angel looks somewhat masculine, while the right one looks somewhat feminine. Now that is an unusual feature, is it not? Usually these depictions are not gender-specific, but these angels are clearly distinguishable as having opposing genders. And the space between them is the path from where God advents. Or could it be the path leading to God?
Well, I do not know. It could be either, or even both.
Now I see. This all coincides with the teachings of Nissan.
Why, Dr. Saiten Uzuki, you are an amusing fellow.
Oh, excuse me. It's a habit of mine. The Doc knows a lot about a lot of things. Sometimes I can't even understand what he's talking about.
Heh, forcing them to fly together. It would be less bothersome if they could fly on their own, don't you think, Faye? Bart, you missed the deeper meaning and beauty of it. Someday, I wish I could be of help to someone like that. Oh, we haven't visited the room of Sophia yet, have we? You're really supposed to go through some procedures before you can see it, but this time I think it will be alright if I make a special exception.
Sophia?
Yes, Sophia. She is revered as the founding mother of the Nissan nation, and the founder of the Nissan religion who set forth its teachings. There's a special room upstairs that has a portrait of Mother Sophia in it.
I would definitely like a view of that. Faye, let us go have a look at it. Also, you may notice that my voices are inconsistent at best, except for Bart, who I've only lost the voice, like, twice. Everyone else's voice jumps around a lot, because keeping voices consistent is hard.
It's further on in.
I guess. Honestly, I swear I make this comment every single time I stream this game. This game is gorgeous for a PS1 game. Like, I love the sprite work in this game. Oh my, what an exquisite portrait. And the beautiful young lady portrayed is quite beyond comparison, too. What is more, it looks rather familiar. What do you think, Faye? Yes, I was just thinking the same thing. The hair is a different color, but the atmosphere or personality about her is exactly the same. What? Hair color? What do you mean? What do I mean? Or what do I mean? Look. It's the girl I met in the forest. It's Ellie. I mean, there's something about her that that's just like Ellie. You don't think so? Yes, now that you mention it, she does resemble Ellie. But that's not what I was talking about. I meant that the brush techniques and overall style used in this picture is similar to yours. Really? This looks like a couple of other characters from a couple of other Takahashi games. Does it? Yes, Faye, they do look like another character from another Takahashi game. First of all, I'm nowhere near as good an artist. No, it's very similar to your style. But somehow, I can sense an atmosphere of sadness in this picture. Oh. I hope the stream didn't catch that stutter. She's smiling, but in a way, it gives the impression that she's anxious. Oh, yep, it did stutter on stream. I just saw it on the replay. Perhaps the picture is reflecting her inner self. Or perhaps it is the inner feelings of the artist being conveyed. Ah, if you look closely, you will notice that the painting is not completely finished. The artist put his brushes down when it was near completion. Why is that? I don't know, but my grandmother might have known about it. Oh, what if we ask Agnes? She may know something. All right then. I'll be with Sister Agnes. Well, shall we head back to the town for now? Yes, all right. But this painting has certainly caught my this painting has caught my curiosity. I read curiosity as certainly and was like, yes, that fits. Do you mind if I speak to Sister Agnes before we head back to town? Yeah, okay. We'll stop by her room on the way out. Lacan. Is something wrong, Faye? You look like you're daydreaming. Yeah, have a good night. Huh? No, it's nothing. The one thing about this game that I'm not the biggest fan of is the camera. Just because the camera is a little bit janky at times. I want to see with my own eyes what would become of this country. Preparations should be starting near the border of this sect's country for the charge by the royal capital's army. But a miscalculated move directed on the enemy is certain to backfire on us, so we'll be taking covert action for a while. I'm on my way there now, but I thought I'd offer a prayer before I go. As a matter of fact, the guy next to me and I were born here. Years ago, we both got tired of the peaceful but boring life here, so we ran away from home. But we both ended up enlisting in the army. It's not that we have any particularly happy memories or whatever here. It's just that, after all, this is the land of our birth, so, well, you know. Is there another door here? Saitan said that he wanted to talk to Agnes before we left. I don't see any other door. I just realized how cool the landscape of this is, where they've got the cathedral on an island in the middle of a lake. I probably missed something. I was probably supposed to find Agnes. Oh shit, I just realized I haven't been recording this. So I guess I'll just have to download the stream. Hopefully the stream isn't too bad, like, too bad quality. Hopefully it has been remaining somewhat stable. Oh, wait, okay. I just wanted to, put a timestamp when I started recording so I could splice the footage together. Okay, I don't see how I could... Can I I don't know. Sad you can't just jump down to the lower floor. You can seemingly jump through the ceiling here, though. Yeah, and I don't see any stairs here, so I guess I'm probably gonna go back to the inn. So wait. Whatever happens, I'll never move from here. I've already been in here. Finished their discussions and are moving into action. They've dispersed to prepare the defenses and accommodations for the residents desiring to escape. So can I... Oh wait, I guess I never went up here. I just realized that this whole town is built into a crater. I don't know how I didn't realize that sooner. Oh, whoops. I'm such a dumbass. Oh, this is a different... Is this a different part of town? My late father was said, don't miss the for your happiness. Oh, okay, no, this is the same part of town. Ah. Young master! The people of Nissan were most generous to allow us to rent this house, so there will be no need to seek lodgings at the inn for a while. Also, Master Sigurd wishes a word with you regarding your next move, if he may. Alright, so where is Sig? The good Master Sigurd is waiting for you inside. Okay, thanks, Mason. Sir? Ma'am? You're gonna make your move, Don't think the man's just gonna let you. Yeah, I've already talked to you. I'm gonna enter another house to see if that will reset his position. I don't know what, like, area theme this, like, song reminds me of, but this reminds me of something from some other RPG. Whenever I come here, it always calms my heart. Anyway, young master, I want to work out what our plans are from here. Alright, but before we do that, there's something I want to ask you. Me? Yeah. Sig, what's up with you and that Gebler officer? What's the connection between you and him? You know, you sure know a lot about Gebler for some reason. Alright, I'll tell you. Me and Saitan here, we used to live in Solaris. Solaris? You mean where Gebler's from? That's right. Solaris calls foreigners lambs. So they're used as manual labor, basically in slavery. Slavery? Is that where you met him? Yes, it was there. We worked for the Solaris government for a short while, but we learned to dislike their methods and escaped the first chance we had. You were friends with these people? I met you when I was a kid, and we've been together ever since then. So this would have had to have happened even before then. I probably wouldn't have understood this if I had heard it earlier, but why didn't you think I could deal with it now? Surely you could have told me about this. Especially when you had something to... Especially when you had something to do with the people who are backing that Shakan idiot. I wish you'd told me sooner. There's nothing I can do about that now. But there's one thing I want you to believe. We left Solaris on our own will and for our own reasons. Now they've appeared before us, we can't just sit back and do nothing. If need be, I will give my life to stop them. Alright, I understand. But can you elaborate a little more? Where is Solaris? What bugs me is this surface dwellers thing. It's as if Solaris is in another location, like up in the clouds or something. Yes, well... Etrinak, the capital of the Solaris Empire, is located in the skies above. Solaris is separated from the land by dimensional distortion fields known as gates. Passing between the two requires special means of transportation, such as an airship. To get the Ava we stowed away... To get to Ava, we stowed away in a regular flight to the surface. I came much later than Sigurd did, but I also escaped in the same way. What are lambs? That is the word Solarians use to indicate those who live on the earth. As I said before, such surface dwellers, or earth dwellers, are used for manual labor there. Manual labor could be anything from soldiers to administrative jobs. Solaris gathers its workforce from the land dwellers. Jobs are divided by who's the most suitable. Sometimes people are brainwashed. Brainwashed? When you, young master, were still an infant, I was used as a test subject. There was probably something they valued inside of me. You too, Doc? No. I was born in the lower city levels. It's not a complete secret, but I guess I am a Solarian. You see, you still need people to run a country. No matter how scientifically advanced you are, You have no support without people. Pure Solarians are rare. They would not even make up a quarter of Ava's total population, so they support their country by stealing surface dwellers. Who is that man? His name is Karen Ramses. Oh wait, Ramses? Is it? Oh shit, I skipped that by accident. I'm gonna read that off the stream replay real quick. As you know, he's the Gebler commander. Ramses. We call him Kar. In Solaris, there's an officer training school called Jugend. He became the commander after leaving there. He is a lower-level citizen, the same as me. However, with his amazing abilities, after graduating, he rose through the ranks with unparalleled speed. That man had one ideal: to achieve consolidation of all his colleagues. Even land dwellers, if they had talent, were brought into the army. So you two were picked by Ramses? No. We were not picked by him. We aligned ourselves with him. At that time, we agreed with him. At the time, Ramses was our hope. He had high ideals and wanted to change the system in Solaris. To test subjects and lower-level citizens, he was truly all that we wished for. A benefactor? Yes, even I, a test subject, was changed by his ideals. Why did you leave? So why was it that you wanted to flee from Solaris? We were placed in key military positions by Ramses. And thanks to that, we came to know the relationship between Solaris and the surface dwellers. The lambs, right? They weren't just using us lambs for slave labor. They also selected some of us, like me, to be used as subjects in experiments to refine their drugs. Drugs that can change people's personalities, to make them more aggressive, and to draw out their latent abilities. They were using us as human guinea pigs to test their psychological alteration drugs. Human guinea pigs? Experimenting on humans? Yes, for example, Drive. That drug, and all others like it that are used now, are byproducts of human experimentation. However, the role of such experimental subjects was not limited to just that. This drive drug is something that anyone in the Solaris army can use. At least anyone in the Gebler forces who's sent to the surface. You're worried about her, huh? I saw some in her room. No. Anyway, using slaves as guinea pigs, how low are these guys? Damn. I understand. I think I can get most of it. Old Mason, go reserve the town hall for us. We'll finish talking there. I'm going outside to get some air. I should have been honest with him sooner. It is best not to worry about it. You did all you could at the time. The young one will understand. Mason. I'm sure that the young master would have never dreamed of such a tale. I guess you already knew? Well, now that you ask, yes, I did. However, when Sigurd was telling his story, I thought it was best to stay quiet. Please try to help the young master come to terms with all that he has just heard. Oh, there's Bert. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing his story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I'm not picking on you, or blaming anything on you. What I'm saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should see why he could not talk about this with you till now. Looking at the activities of Solaris toward other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. As you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignas. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later. Which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it's not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why did you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yes, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's rank and class or their skill. The words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Satan, do you think I could beat Gebler? Why? Are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shah Khan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there's still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than that with Shakan. Oh, than that with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we've been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it's time that we try to get help from a greater number of people. So defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. What do you mean, you could put it that way? But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Oh wait, maybe I'm supposed to go to the meeting hall because, they mentioned the meeting hall earlier. Oh. Okay, I won't walk back into the loading zone again. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat. And I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float in the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea, and that I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. I like how I gave Bart the, snobbiest voice I possibly could when Bart is, the most genuine character that we've met. He legitimately cares a lot about the well-being of his people, and it's I gave him the frickin' Liquid Snake voice that's the snobby, nasally voice. But at the same time, I think it fits him as well. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization. And now he is presently located here in Ignace. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way, and Ava is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while. At least until we're able to take back the royal capital, Bladevik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ava, correct? The Western Guards. the Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kisselv. There are 3 main groups. Each is made of a mix of Gebler and Eva forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kisselv border units. The Western Guard along Nissan's border are little more than a surveillance team. In order to recapture the Royal Capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bladovik. We have some Kisselv-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nissan? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kisselv is invading Ava. But the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure, then, Nissan will have to appear to align with Kisselv. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you won't intend to use Nissan as bait, Doc? Shakan is very sensitive to Nissan and Kisselv's actions. If Nissan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler, but... Of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We're forgetting one thing. I slipped back into old man voice shit. Along the front units, in the front line units along Kisselv's border. Wow. The main strength of Ava's fleet is the battleship Kefenizel? It's been in service since the reign of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy. Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case that they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ava's border fleet. The former Ava Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkam. Vanderkam? You don't mean the Vanderkam that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He's all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Saitan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkam, we have enough forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Sorry, doing the nasal voice is starting to give me a headache, so... Or more of a headache, I guess. Well, now that we know what we're up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bladevik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now, there's no reason to involve you in all this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. I am truly grateful. Faye, Saitan. Yeah. There's no way we can lose. No one will die in vain. That's a red flag. Well put, young master. Good morning. Wow, that was... Ugh. That was not her voice.
What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous?
Shut up, stupid. Shut up, stupid. Don't bug me. Wow, I lost his voice. I can't.
Well, it's almost time.
Yeah. Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you're through preparing. There's a new wind blowing today. I forget, there was a save point in the item shop, right?
Bart told me you're helping out with the plan, too. So you're caught up in this now as well?
I've come this far, so I might as well stay with it to the end.
Thanks. I know you'll do a good job.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
There's still some time until we leave. Why don't you make preparations?
I made preparations last stream. Are you ready? Alright. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head to the palace in the Yggdrasil. I mispronounced that, it's Yggdrasil. Got it. But to avoid any unnecessary deaths, any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ava troops and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. I guess I'm gonna raise some hell in my Wiltal then. We're counting on you.
Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty?
Cut it out. Bart is fine. Great Mother of Nissan.
Hey, you know I hate that title.
Well, we're out of here.
Okay, good luck.
Marguerite and Bartholomew. Seeing you two brings my hopes up. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ava were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous regions or eras. Wait, did I read that right? Sorry, give me a sec. Reigns. Okay, not regions. I'm looking forward to the day when the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take your place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. I thought they were cousins.
What? Hey, hold on. I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends.
Marriage is the best friendship. I thought you were cousins. Well, Marguerite, at any rate, you are maturing into a beautiful woman, and I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer.
Stop it. You're embarrassing me.
Each squad of gears take off in order from here to avoid being picked up. Yeah, I was like, wait a second, didn't they say that they were cousins earlier? Okay. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200. Got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's going to be a tough fight, but you could change Ava's future. I'm counting on you. Leave it up to us, young master. We'll drag Vanderkam's tail around and around. Right, son? Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. I like that. I like that line. Huh? Well, young master, we promise to make something out of this battle. Oh, I was about to say, am I in control of this? Faye, it's odd for me to say this, since I'm the one who got you involved. But, be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself. It's not like you. But I'll take care of him. Don't worry. I swear to God, game, if you kill off Bart. Bart is my favorite character, and I will cry in real life if you kill Bart. Are we loading the gear into a fucking railgun or some shit? Yeah, more or less, actually. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? At long last, we're heading to Bladevik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that was an awful pity, but despite that, I tried my best to raise him as a crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life. And it may have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that's right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself if he had not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures. And I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh, oh my good Dr. Uzuki. It's interesting that this still functions as a shop. I guess my best idea as to where to go is to go to the bridge. Just because the bridge is always the important place in the ship. Bingo. Sigurd's been teaching me how to upgrade the Yggdrasil. Alright now, sorry. Came up here thinking that I'd find Sigurd, and that would advance the plot, because Saitan really likes talking to Sigurd in private. Granted, now we actually understand why, but... And we have a reason behind why, Saitan was being suspicious. It's too noisy. Is it some kind of festival? Oh, maybe I'm looking for Bart. What do you want to do? Nothing. I didn't realize that this was an area that you could go into in more detail. I'm looking at the running animation of Saiten on the on this map, and I'm just like, 6 pixels. May not be so handsome, but I do have a fiance back home. My hometown is Kisselv. When the young master becomes king of Ava, I wonder if I'll be able to see her. This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? No thanks. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to try to drive the Yggdrasil? Or am I supposed to go down here or something? This is the engine room. So, I guess. We had, like, what, an hour-long plot train, and then it's just like, here, wander around to find the next story. Oh, there we go. I was supposed to go outside. Why such a glum face? Tomorrow is our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm gonna be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's the symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they could not erase my desire to return home. Then, I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but just as normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home. Yes, for that, we must take Shakan down tomorrow, am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath? You don't look like a king at all. You're facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, this is this. That's someone that someone was waiting for you. That one thought it was all it took for you to regain yourself. You're a great man, Sigurd. What? He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care just how. Just stop him. Wait, that was Ramses. I forgot. This can't be. Help. Thank you for voice acting that for me, Ramses.
What's wrong? You look like you just had a nightmare. It wasn't that same dream again, was it?
No, it was nothing.
Car. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you were after fight in the tournament. I could tell right away he resembles you greatly.
Oh gosh, what voice did I give Groff? It's been so long. I think I gave him like an almost Bane-esque voice because he's wearing a mask. It's like, you used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. Wait. Yes, you used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. Okay. I don't know what you're up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. Stay out of this.
Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that the thing about peeping was like a fourth wall break joke. Because I'm so used to playing games that do that. Hell, even a later Takahashi game does that, because there's a joke in one of the side quests in Xenoblade 3 that does that. Or, not 3. Xenoblade 2 that does that. Oh? What's up? I gave Franz the, like, plugged nose voice, didn't I?
No, for a moment, I thought I caught some unnatural sounds.
We're near the capital. It's probably just a ship from there.
But it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand.
Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ava. We haven't heard anything about a new ship even from the spies at Ava Naval HQ. Franz, can you try again and confirm what it is?
I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale.
Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital Defense Force's frequency.
There, on the surface layer. I'm detecting sounds of anchors being weighed and engines being activated.
That voice hurts my throat. So I'm just gonna do it, like... The Royal Capital's defense fleet must be departing. We also intercepted a transmission from the patrol at the border with Kisself. They're requesting immediate backup from the Royal Capital. Looks like we've really raised some hell at the border. Alright, we'll start. Ready the shuttle boats. When we land, hide the ship. Yeah, young master. I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be careful. It's alright, old Mason. What? This little girl's our commanding officer. She's said to be an elite from out of Juggend. She returned single-handedly from the Kisselv infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Man, I do not remember what voices they gave these guys. Yep, what a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there, is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. He's probably into that. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for a rank either. Just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. Huh. This jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Wait, this is a girl? This is a very androgynous-looking character, and is named Vance, so I guess I assumed that it was... Or maybe I'm being... Maybe it's just a pretty guy. Okay, no, it is a guy. Okay. Look at me over here making assumptions. Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is, so don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. Yeah, I of all people should know that just calling yourself pretty doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just like, you know, it's more of just I was assuming because of the time that this game came out. Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called the Virge. That's for officers' use only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't operate it. So, she's still a Juggend regardless of having no ability. Heh, looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. I think that's the first encounter that I've gotten in this episode. I think literally the entire rest of the episode has just been a wall of text. Which, honestly, I don't mind because I really enjoy reading the lines, but I still think that it's funny that, you know, we get our first encounter of the episode an hour and 48 minutes in. Oh shit, and I don't know one of these things. I don't know why, but I keep reading the name of this enemy as Manfly and not Mayfly. Honestly, I probably shouldn't even be, like, getting in, or I should try to avoid encounters if I can, just because, like, health and fuel. Wait, I just realized, can you use healing items on gears? No. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They aren't exactly, like, alive. Unless they are. But that's a spoiler if it is, so, But honestly, knowing Takahashi, it wouldn't surprise me. 11th hour plot twist that all of the mechs you've been fighting throughout the entire game have actually been giant biological mechs. Usually I'm not the type of person to run from a whole bunch of encounters, but, like, I also really don't want to end up running out of fuel, or HP, for that matter. Rosal S. You can almost make that jump. The weirdest thing here is that you can't... Oh shit, I fell. I wonder if when I get out of this encounter, if I mash the jump button fast enough, it will let me jump out of midair. Nope. Sad. Wow, all the way back down. As much as I absolutely, like, a lot of people don't like platforming in RPGs, I actually really like when you're able to just, like, screw around and jump around in RPGs. But I am not particularly good at the jumping in this game. Because it is a little bit difficult. At this point, it would have been faster for me to just kill the things. Okay, finally. The thing that throws me off is that I can't put the camera directly behind me here. For that jump that I just did. Because the camera is, like, locked to, like, this cone shape. I bet that's either for, like, crafting something, or for, selling. If my Pokemon brain has anything to say about it, it's for selling. Seem to become a little lost in here. Oh, and I saw some really strong-looking gears flying above here. By the way, I found these things during my travels. See anything you like? I'm really glad that, refueling and repairing your gear doesn't cost a small fortune. Because, that was one of my biggest issues with, Xenoblade X, is that the mechs in that game cost a ton. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm gonna call it for tonight, because I'm hitting about the 2 hour mark. So, I likely will not be streaming tomorrow unless it's like a short stream. I might decide to do like an hour long stream, but I do have other plans and it really depends. So, uh, it's a bit up in the air currently, so we'll get to it when we get to it, I guess. But yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you again either tomorrow if I end up having the time for it, or on Wednesday. See ya.